Hey guys, it's Lucy Kate. Today's video is finally time to announce my 2024 favorites video. So this has been an annual video on my YouTube channel for the past couple of years. I really look forward to just coming and sitting down and taking a look back at my annual favorites. So I will link my past yearly favorites videos in the description box. Also from this year, I decided to split it in two parts. So instead of introducing beauty items in this video, I decided to do a 2024 makeup favorites separate video, and that is a chit chat get ready with me, which should have been uploaded before this video. So if so, I will also link that video too. If you're not already subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. I try to upload videos every single weekend, a wide variety of videos such as beauty, vlogs, lifestyle, shopping hauls, and so on. And without further ado, let's get into the video. As I said, the makeup is going to be in a different video. However, I do want to give a quick shout out to one beauty item because it is just one of my favorite overall items this year, and that is the ColourPop and Twilight eyeshadow palette. This was released at the very beginning of 2024, and I was so excited to see this collaboration, especially because Twilight is not the type of collaboration you see nowadays, with it being an early 2010s movie. But I just really love this eyeshadow palette so much. It's one of my prized possessions. It's more for the nostalgia that I got it instead of like daily use. So this will be in my makeup collection for as long as I can keep it. I just really love it, and I did create a makeup look using this eyeshadow palette in my 2024 favorites, and I also have a video where I did 3 looks using the palette. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. And then we can move on to our first proper category, and the first proper category is going to be sort of like accessories. The first accessories that I have is this pair of sunglasses right here. So I believe last year I included my new pair of glasses as my yearly favorites, and that is because I live with glasses. Like, I can't live without glasses. During filming, you'll rarely see me with glasses on unless it's a vlog. I actually have really bad eyesight. It's come to the point where I spend over half the day wearing glasses. Without glasses, things are blurry, and I could wear contact lenses, but I'm a little scared to put them in. So that's why I heavily rely on glasses. But one dilemma I face is my eyes are really sensitive with the sun, so whenever I'm outside, I need sunglasses. Of course, I love those stylish, fashionable sunglasses, but they don't have lenses inside. My vision is very bad when I'm wearing sunglasses, and it would also be a hassle having to keep on switching between glasses and regular sunglasses. And this year, I got these sunglasses. These have been a lifesaver. I use them every day, especially living in Hawaii where the sun rays are very strong. But these are basically sunglasses, but they have my lens inside them, so I can see with these sunglasses on. So they've been such a life changer. As you can see, I would say that the shade itself is not super dark. You can see it's kind of tinted, so it's not gonna protect your eyes 100% from the sun like other sunglasses may do, but for me this does the job. You know, I can wear sunglasses and I can see at the same time, so I really love them, and I carry them everywhere with me. I'm so obsessed with them, so I had to mention them in. Okay, next we have these cute little clips right here. So this is My Melody. Don't know if you can see it, it's blurry, but we have a My Melody clip and a grwm hair clip. So these are just hair clips you use to put your bangs back. So as you can see, I cut bangs again in about September or October, and of course when I'm washing my face, when I'm applying makeup, I want to keep my bangs back, or when I'm just at home, like I want to keep them back. These clips are really cute to use. Okay, next up we have this really cute French Bulldog bag. If you didn't know, I have a Frenchie, and I love collecting any Frenchie goods, like, you know, bags or clothes or anything that has a French Bulldog on it. I am tempted to buy. And I received this really cute souvenir. This is from, I believe, South Korea or Japan, and it's a really cute French Bulldog bag. So it goes like this, and it's just a really cute pouch to carry around, like if I'm walking the dog, or like, you know, you can just put a few things in here, like your phone and just a few things. But it's really cute, and of course it has a French Bulldog on it, so need I say less. And then one more bag. This is also a souvenir from Japan. This is a Alice in Wonderland bag, and this is really cute. So it already has like some stuff inside it, but since receiving it, I've been using it a lot. Before, I would use this when going out and stuff. This is now my mailers bag because I write a lot of letters, working in real estate, doing lots of marketing. We send out lots of flyers, etc. So this has sort of turned into, like, you know, my mailers bag, my stationery bag to carry to work or just to put in the office. But it's a really cute bag and it fits a lot inside. So yeah, and I love Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories, I would say. Just love how it has Alice in Wonderland and the Cheshire Cat on it. So yeah, I'm just a sucker for these really cute stationery or bags and pouches. The next category we have is TV shows and movies. As you may or may not know, I love watching TV shows. I don't really watch modern TV shows in a sense. Like, I really like 2000s, 2010s TV shows. And I have 2 TV series that I absolutely love this year. So the first one is Gotham. So I'd heard of Gotham, but because it was to do with Batman and DC, I never really got into it. We decided to watch it and I really got hooked on it. Like, I would recommend this to people that haven't even watched DC or Batman movies before, or even people like me who are not really interested into the whole like superheroes and like fighting and etc., because it was really, really good. It includes all of like the major villains, like there's the Joker, the Riddler, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and of course Batman. And basically the plot, without revealing it, is basically Bruce Wayne, so Batman before he became Batman. So it basically shows his parents getting killed, him as a child, seeing all the villains in Gotham, and him growing up to become the Batman. So you don't actually get to see Batman. There's only one scene at the very end of the series that they show it. So it's really more of like a backstory and setting up the whole Gotham atmosphere, and I really, really loved it. So it really got me into Batman itself, that we actually tried out a few movies, but I just really love the Gotham aesthetic, and the storyline is really good as well. I know that it's not the most favorite show with all Batman fans, but for me as a beginner to the DC universe, I really, really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was really good to watch. And then we have a second TV series, and this one is called Once Upon a Time. And this is a show that we just started in November, but because we're serial binge watchers, we're already at the end of season 5. So there's 7 seasons in total, so we've nearly finished the series, but this one has also been on my to-watch list for a while. And it is so good. I mean, season 1, like from the first episode, I was hooked onto it. It's so good. It's basically set in this town, but they also travel to different lands. For example, like Wonderland from Alice in Wonderland, or the Enchanted Forest. They travel to these different realms, and it's based around characters who are from fairy tales. So the main characters are Snow White, Prince Charming, Evil Queen. But you get nearly every famous Disney character, like there's Cinderella, Belle, there's Rumpelstiltskin, Hansel and Gretel, Captain Hook. Like, all of these characters come in. Some of them are like guest characters, some of them are for like one storyline, but it is so good. So if you like Disney, I would recommend it. But also, even if you're not a Disney fan, I would recommend it. If you're into those sort of like dark, dramatic series, I would recommend it, because you don't have to be a Disney fan to enjoy the series. It was really good. I highly, highly recommend it. I don't know what we're gonna watch after we finish Once Upon a Time. I mean, by the time this video is uploaded, we will have finished Once Upon a Time, but it's such a good series. Really, really good if you want like a long series to binge on, because as I said, it's 7 series and then there's 22 episodes per season, which is just how I like it. I love the traditional style of, 20 plus episodes per season. We did go to the movie theater twice this year, so I just want to give them honorable mentions, but Garfield and Despicable Me 4 were the 2 movies we saw at the movie theater, so I had to mention them in. They were both movies that were released this year. I love the Minions. It's sort of like a tradition of ours to go and watch it together. And then Garfield was actually really good as well. Like, obviously I'm a dog person, but I love Garfield's, I love the humor that was in the movie, and I like these cutesy cartoon movies. So these 2 were my favorite movies of the year. And for the next category, music, unfortunately I don't have anything. I think I said the same thing last year. I don't really listen to modern music or like top hits music. I don't listen to the new music. Like, if it's on the radio or like if it's in a shop, like, yeah, I hear it, but I don't really know what's popular. I know I probably sound really old, but it's just I'm not really a super like huge fan of music anymore. like I play it as like background music. So I mainly just play ambience music when we're at the office. So if you type ambience in YouTube, like there's like hundreds of thousands of videos that come up. To specify, like if it's Christmas, I'll listen to Christmas ambience, or there's like Animal Crossing ambience, Disney ambience. Yeah, I love the Disney ambience where it's like you're in the theme park. I mainly listen to like ambience, coffee, jazz sort of thing. So then the next category we have is YouTubers. So I mean, of course I upload YouTube videos myself, but I actually really love watching YouTube. It's only in the nighttime that I tend to watch TV series, like we watch them together while eating dinner and after dinner. But in the morning time, like while I'm doing makeup, which is one of my favorite times of the day with my morning coffee, I always put on YouTube. So I would say I consume a lot of YouTube content. All of the YouTubers I mentioned last year, I still watch. So I mentioned a lot of beauty YouTubers, but I do have 3 YouTubers in particular that I've really enjoyed watching this year. So to run through them, the first one is Elle Swift. So Elle Swift is a British YouTuber. She moved to the US this year. She moved to Texas. And I've watched her like here and there in the past. I wasn't like an avid watcher where I'd watch every single video before. But since she moved to Texas, I've watched every single of her videos. I just really love it because, of course, for me, like I lived in the UK and now I'm living in the US as well. So there's that similarity. And then out of all the places, she's living in Texas, and Texas is actually a state we are looking to move to maybe in the future. So I just find her content really interesting. And I don't know, like although I love watching makeup content, I feel like this year I really started to love watching like family content, lifestyle vlogs, that kind of thing. And so all of the content I love. Like it's just fun to see life in the US from a British person's perspective. So it's like a mix of British content and American content, which is exactly what I like as well. The second YouTuber is Brianna Fox, and I believe I mentioned Brianna Fox last year as well. Last year I hadn't watched like every single one of her videos. I mainly just watched her makeup tutorials, but I started watching her vlogs and I just love them. Like, you know, when you find a YouTuber whose vlog pace you just really love, like the aesthetic and the way it's filmed and everything. Like her vlogs are my favorite kind of vlogs. Not necessarily like she's doing like extravagant things, like it's just daily life in the house, running errands and cleaning and doing makeup, which is exactly what I like to watch and I like to do as well. So I just love her overall aesthetic, and she gives me like old school Instagram, YouTube vibes, if that makes sense. Like she does long form content. You know, her Instagram feed is really curated, and I just love her vlogs and her makeup videos. The third YouTuber we have is Jessica Braun. So Jessica Braun, again, is another YouTuber I've watched on and off over the past couple of years, but since this year I really got into her content and started watching every single video. Again, she's a combination of things I like. Like her, I love makeup. At the same time, I don't want my channel to be solely makeup. Like, I'm not good enough for it to be solely makeup anyways, but she combines makeup, everyday vlogs and family content all in one, and that's what I really love. So yeah, those 3 YouTubers are my top 3 YouTubers of the year. That is part 1 of my favorites. I do have a part 2 that I'm gonna film, which is going to be homeware and decor, health related things, and then fashion. But I am going to cut this short today and just film half of it, just because I don't have enough time to show you guys everything today. Plus I want to film the rest at the end of the year, because I am pre-recording this on December the 1st. So there may be some new items. So that will be the end of part 1. You will see me in the next slide for part 2. Welcome back, you guys. It's part 2 of my 2024 favorites. So for you, this is the same video. For me, it's a different day. It's about 2 weeks later. I'm very Christmassy today with the red lipstick and red ribbon top. The remaining categories, we have some homeware stuff and some health related stuff and fashion. So first of all, when it comes to homeware and decor, without a doubt, one of my favorite items though, always in my yearly favorites, are the Target Christmas mugs. I really love them. I went kind of crazy on the mug haul this year, and I got 3 mugs in total and a plate. But I always love the Target holiday stuff, and the mugs are so cheap at like $5, $6. Really, really cute. This is just one of them. So this is the reindeer one. that I'm using right now. I also got a penguin one and a cookie tester one and a plate. These are always part of my yearly favorites. I love Christmas decor. Next up, we have two plushies, two teddy bears. I really love teddy bears, and this year we started going to Dave & Buster's a lot, so I got quite a lot of teddies. I have lots of small ones, and we'd be here all day if I introduced all of them. So just my two favorites. First of all, we have Curious George. I used to watch the cartoon when I was a child, but he's really cute and he stands up well, if that makes sense, because you notice teddy bears that they're more kind of soft and so they can only lie down, but George can actually sit up like this if I place him on like a table or a desk. So yeah, he's really cute. And then this is one of the things that we got from Dave & Buster's. So this we got from tickets. So we collected the tickets, the points from playing the games at Dave & Buster's, and we got him for like 2,000 tickets, I think it was. I can't remember, 2,000 something. And this is a otter, and his name is Oswald. So he originally had a name tag on him. He was called Justin the Otter, but I like to name my animals like the same syllable, the same letter that they are. I wanted to name him something beginning with O, so I decided to call him Oswald. Now, as I mentioned earlier, my favorite TV series, one of them was Gotham. And in Gotham, there's the penguin, who is Oswald Cobblepot. So yeah, this is Oswald the Otter. Yes, and like I said, I have many more, but these are just my two favorites. Last favorite when it comes to like, I don't know, homeware slash decor slash gadgets, I guess you could say, is this. So this is our new MacBook. This is my new MacBook. This is a MacBook Air. It's the 15-inch one, and I love it so much. So it's like that. As you can see, that's that's our dog right there in his Christmas photo shoot. Of course, I use a MacBook every single day. I work with my partner. He is a realtor in Hawaii, and I basically do lots of the admin, the managing, the marketing. So a MacBook is a must. I use it every single day, using it all day at the office. The MacBook I was using was like 4 years old or something. It was getting really old. It would freeze. It's just not as efficient to be working with such an old MacBook. So we got this during the Black Friday event they were doing at Apple, and we got a $200 gift card. So with that $200 gift card, we got a MacBook case to put this in. I can't remember how to get it right now, but yeah, it was a really good deal, because Apple hardly ever does discounts or deals. So we still have like $100+ on that gift card, and there's no limit to when you can use it. So yeah, that was a really good deal. That was a great Black Friday shopping deal. But yeah, super happy. The color I got, I believe this is the new color. This is the Starlight color, I think it's called. I wish they had a rose gold, but they don't do that anymore. The Midnight Blue one was also a new one, but I just felt that was too dark. So yeah, this is the Starlight one. It's the closest to the rose gold vibe, I guess. But yeah, this has been really good. The screen's a little bigger because it's a 15-inch. And it's not too heavy, because the previous one was a MacBook Pro, and I really like it. I also use it for like YouTube Studio and things like that. Don't use it for video editing at this moment, but yeah, this is definitely a favorite, and I'm glad I added it in this video, because as I usually pre-record these videos, and I kind of waited for this video. I'm glad I managed to introduce it in today's video. So the next item we have, the next category, is the health category. Less of a favorite, more of an essential, but it's some supplements that I have been taking since about summer of this year, I think. So in the beginning of the year, I'd say in spring, I talked a little about some health issues I was dealing with. I did dive into some hormonal issues and POTS. I wasn't really in a good shape health-wise, I'd say, during spring / early summer. I had some fainting spells, all these different kind of things. And one thing that has really been helping me, I'd say, is these supplements. So this is in Japanese, so they are supplements that are from Japan. Basically, to summarize it up, this isn't medicine, like prescripted medicine, more of like a holistic approach. I don't really like to take, medication and prescriptions that much. I try to steer away from them. I mean, you do you if that works for you. The only thing that I can't give up is headache pills because I suffer with migraines. But apart from that, I don't want to rely on medications. I wanted to go for a more holistic approach to fix these issues, and I started drinking these Japanese supplements. It's a very famous brand in Japan. So it's called Inochi no Haha, and it's Japanese, Chinese, like holistic medication with lots of different vitamins inside. There's so many ingredients in here, I can't even like read all of them. If I can find some kind of English translation, I'll put it up, because even I don't know what all of the herbs are. But it's a more natural, holistic approach, so there's not really any side effects that I have had. But since drinking this, my period pains have gone down. I used to suffer with migraines before my period, really bad PMS. The most killer migraines ever. It was getting worse and worse. I guess this is the not so good things about turning into my mid to late 20s, turning 26 this year, but my period pains were getting more and more severe, to the point where the migraines were so bad that no matter how many headache pills, how many painkillers I would take, my head would be throbbing, I would be puking from the pain. It was really, really bad. And not just that, but even when I wasn't on my period, I had shaking issues where I sort of like shake out of nowhere, like my hands, getting really dizzy easily. So those kind of blood circulation issues as well. I wouldn't say I'm 100% healthy. I am still very careful when it comes to like my blood circulation and try not to be in the heat too long, because I do get dehydrated and have the tendency to faint more than the average person. But I'd say as a whole, I feel very better with myself. I do sometimes still get headaches before my period. I think that itself it's not 100% avoidable, but it's so much more different, and it's not putting a toll on my everyday life anymore. You know, I don't have to take loads of days off work before and during my period, so I'm able to function more normally, and it's all thanks to these. It has 840 tablets. You're supposed to take it morning and night. Sometimes I just take it in the morning to save the amount, because you can't buy this in America, you can only buy it in Japan. I'm not sure if they ship it. Like, I did find some websites where you can order it, but I don't know if it's 100% safe or not. And the ones that I got, they're like coated ones, so they're actually pink like this, and they don't taste bad at all. And yeah, so I take these every day. I don't know if there's an equivalent to this in America. If so, I'll try and look it up and find it. But for now, this has been a complete lifesaver, and it's an essential. So I just wanted to throw it in there because, you know, I did talk a bit about my health issues earlier this year, and I really recommend these supplements, but at the same time, I don't know if you can get them in America. So if I can find an equivalent, I'll put some up. But yeah, just wanted to throw this in there. The last category we have is fashion items, and instead of like bringing items and showing them to you, I'll just upload pictures of me wearing them. I have 4 clothing items that I wanted to share, and a pair of shoes. So first of all, the first 2 items are Frenchie related clothes. I showed you the bag earlier, the Frenchie bag. I love anything that has Frenchies on it, obviously because I'm a Frenchie mom. First one is a Frenchie jacket. This jacket is actually something that I got as a Christmas present at the end of last year, so that's why I don't think I managed to include it in the 2023 favorites. But since getting it, I really, really love wearing it. It's so cute. So it's kind of like a varsity jacket is what it's called, I guess. And it has a cute Frenchie on it. I love wearing it. Super good for casual outfits and just when you want to throw on something and when taking the dog for a walk. So yeah, that's the first Frenchie related fashion item. And then the second one is a Frenchie sweater. So this I got about spring of this year. It was a souvenir from South Korea, and it's this really cute Frenchie sweater. It's a black sweater with a big Frenchie picture on it, and I love wearing it with like leggings. It's like a casual outfit. You can't really go wrong when things have a Frenchie on it because Frenchies are the cutest. The next 2 items are just regular fashion items. I wore both of them in my YouTube video. So first of all, we have this pink shirt. It's from Hollister, but it's kind of like this towel sort of material where it's really soft to the touch. It's really comfortable to wear. It's really breathable. I'd say it's really good for summer or it's really good for Hawaii weather because it's very airy when you wear it, so it's not too tight, but at the same time it's a really comfortable material, and it's a really cute pink color, so it's very cute but comfortable at the same time. So it's perfect if you throw on jeans or a skirt and you have a cute OOTD right there. So I wore that one a lot during the summer. And then a recent favorite of mine is this blouse from River Island. So River Island is a fast fashion brand from the UK. I used to buy River Island when I lived in England. I also loved New Look as well. I don't know if my American viewers know these brands, but they're just really cute fast fashion brands, basically like, you know, H&M, Forever 21, that kind of thing. And this blouse is really cute and elegant, gives me Elsa vibes. I wore this blouse in my 2024 makeup favorites Get Ready With Me video, but it's a really cute blouse. It's perfect for like elegant Christmas dinners or outings. I really love it. I really love those kind of blouses. And then a last favorite of mine when it comes to fashion is these pair of boots right here. These I got in my Black Friday shopping. I bought them at Macy's and they were on sale, so they were only like $19, which is a really good deal. And I love boots. Way back in my early YouTube days, I think I filmed like an autumn tag video when I was in college or high school, and if you know me, my go-to look has always been like the model off-duty look, I'd say, of like the 2010s. So like a leather jacket, skinny jeans and boots. That was always my go-to outfit in England and Japan. And of course, since moving to Hawaii, the weather is good all year round. It doesn't get super cold, so I haven't really been able to embrace my go-to outfits, like my bread and butter outfits, you know. I haven't got a leather jacket as of now because, yeah, I haven't stumbled into one I particularly like. But I did want to bring the boots back, especially because since working at the office every day, the office is really cold. The air conditioning is really cranked on, so it gets really cold in the office. And I don't know, I guess like the more local you become, the more you want to embrace each season, even when you're in Hawaii. I think it's the same for people that live in LA or, I don't know, Florida as well. Like even if the temperature doesn't match, if it's that season, you start to want to dress more accordingly to the seasons. Because I remember when I first moved to Hawaii, I was still wearing these like summery like aloha dresses even in winter, because you're kind of in like the tourist mode. So I found these pair of boots and I thought perfect, and since getting them I've worn them like literally half of the week. I love them. They go so well with like skinny jeans and they just give a formal vibe as well. So yeah, really love these boots. The heel isn't too high as well, so it's comfortable to wear all day round. I really miss the old way I used to dress, I guess you could say, like, you know, leather jacket and like autumn wintry sort of outfits. And I was really happy to get these boots because it just reminded me of like my favorite outfits, my favorite fashion. That is all for my 2024 favorites. So there wasn't actually that many items, I think. I'm sorry that I split the video into 2 parts. Things have been hectic. I was really busy throughout October, November, now to December, that I just haven't really had much time to film at all, like seriously. Especially because the winter season, it gets very dark. We don't have the very best lighting in our place. So by the time we come back from the office, if it's like 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m., it's already dark, so I can't really film. And then morning time, I'm like, you know, getting ready and having coffee. And I know it's an excuse, but I'm just not in the filming mode. So weekends are always my time when I film. But then when things come up, you know, I miss the filming days. And yeah, so I had to split it into 2 parts. I hope that the audio footage has been fixed. But I was looking back on part 1 and I do think that there was some issues with the audio. I just realized it while filming this second part, but I'm like, I can't film this all again from the beginning. So I really apologize if there's some audio issues. I don't think it's too major. I could hear some crackling from the microphone, like the speaker, so I'm hoping I can fix it with some background music or something. But yeah, this was my 2024 favorites video, and scheduling wise, this is gonna be up in January. I believe it's the first video of 2025, so happy new year to everyone as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to me in 2024. If you're a new viewer, definitely subscribe. I try to upload every single weekend, wide variety of videos such as makeup, chit-chatty content, shopping hauls, vlogs, lifestyle, and so on. And that is it for today's video. Thank you. Bye guys.